Hello everyone, welcome back to another session of concept learning with Math Buddy. We're going to be looking at division of a number by a fraction. Before we get into it, I just wanted to start off with something that we all are familiar with, right? Without getting into fractions, if I want to talk about the number 12 divided by 2, how does it work? So I've got basically 12 tiles with me here, right? So how can I represent 12 divided by 2? What I can do is I can take these 12 tiles and group it into groups of 2, right? So if I do that, and my question when I do 12 divided by 2 is to find how many groups I've been able to form. Or in other words, we can say that 12 divided by 2 means how many 2's are there in 12. And you'll see that there are 6 2's in 12, right? Now, when we talk about fractions, division of a number by a fraction, the concept is the same, right? So let's say that I want to talk about 1 divided by half, right? This is as simple as saying how many halves are there in 1, right? So when we talk about fractions, 1 means a whole, right? So if you take a pizza and you divide it into 2 equal parts, you will get 2 halves, right? So how many halves are there in that one whole pizza? There are 2 halves. If I take that pizza and divide it into 3 equal parts, and you ask how many 1/3s are there in that one whole pizza, you will see that there are 3 1/2s, right? So whenever we talk about division of a number by a fraction, we just look at how many of the denominator are there in the numerator, right? And when we want to do this with Kuizner rods, what we do is, first thing is we identify a whole, right? So what could be a whole? The whole, the easiest way to take that is the denominator of the fraction that you have. So in this case, it's 2. So let's say that I have my whole as the red rod, right? And now first thing to do is to find half of this whole. Whatever fraction you have, let's first find that. Half of this whole. How do I find half of this? Which color rod will divide this into 2 equal parts? It will be the white rods, right? So this will divide this into 2 equal parts. And my numerator tells me that I need to keep only 1 part. So that's half of my whole, right? Now this is my whole. And when I talk about 1 divided by half, I am just asking how many halves are there in the whole. How many of these white pieces are there in the whole? You can see that there are 2 pieces like this in the whole. So that's why we say that 1 divided by half gives you 2, right? Let's quickly take one more example. Let's say that I want to do, instead of 1 by half, I want to divide 1 divided by 1 by 9, right? Again, what will be our whole? Our whole will be the rod which has a length of 9, which is the blue rod, right? So that becomes my whole. And I need to find 1 by 9 of this. So I need to divide this into 9 equal parts. Again, I can use the white rods to divide this into 9 equal parts, right? So using the white rod, I can divide this into 9 equal parts. And then my numerator tells me that I need to keep only 1 part. So I'll just keep 1 part. I have not continued dividing into 9 equal parts. You can try it out. But once you divide this, you remove the 8 parts and you'll be left with only 1 part. So this represents 1 by 9 of my whole. And the fraction statement is asking how many 1 by 9's are there in the whole. How many such white pieces are there in the whole? How many such pieces? It's not exactly white pieces. How many such things I can form in this whole? You can see that there are 9 of them. So that's why we say that 1 divided by 1 by 9 gives you 9, right? Now you can also do this by just taking 1 we write it as 1 by 1, and then we divide this by 1 by 9, right? And whenever we divide something by a fraction, we can write it in multiplication form as 1 by 1 multiplied by reciprocal of this, which means you put the denominator in the numerator and numerator in the denominator. So just do 9 by 1. And if you want to find the value of this, it's 1 into 9, 9 by 1, which is same as 9, right? So we can find this by following these steps also. But what we have learned is the concept behind this. I'll just do one more example where we have the numerator as something which is more than 1. Let's say that I want to do 3 divided by 1 by 5, right? Now what's the meaning of this? The meaning of this is, if I have 3 holes, right, how many 1/5 of a hole will be there in that, right? So first thing is to identify a hole. As always, we take the hole to be the denominator, which is the rod of length 5, right? And once you identify the hole, find 1/5 of this, right? How do you find 1/5? You divide this into 5 equal parts and then take only one part. So divide this into 5 equal parts using the white rods, and then remove the 4 parts because you need only 1 here. Numerator tells you that you need to keep only 1 part. So this is 1/5 of the whole, right? And once you identify 1/5, the numerator tells you that you need 3 such holes. One hole is here. Let's add 2 more holes. Each hole is 5, right? So we added 2 more holes. And then the question is, how many 1/5s are there in 3 holes? You can see that there are 5 plus 5 plus 5, 15 of them. So that's why we say that 3 divided by 1 by 5 gives you 15. Again, if you want to just do it through steps, you can do 3 by 1 multiplied by 5 by 1, which is the reciprocal of this, and that will also give you 15, right? But this is the concept behind what we are doing when we are doing division of a number by a fraction. So I hope all of you enjoyed this activity. If you have any questions, feel free to write to us, support@mathbuddyonline.com, and we'll be happy to help you. Thank you.